The first thing we thought was, let's take researchers and students, give them a little bit of help, and then watch them go. It'll be very exciting. Equip people to do that, I think, is a powerful thing for a university to do.
What we had, as like any startup, we were passionate, we were driven, we were motivated. We really believed in the mission to create a comprehensive entrepreneurship environment that offered something for everybody across the ecosystem and their journey.
We continue to support entrepreneurship at UBC because it is an important connection for Genome BC in getting access to that kind of ecosystem, that venture creation ecosystem. And over the years, I think Genome BC has taken that further, has strengthened the EIR program, has strengthened the process itself, and making it more vigorous.
So innovation means something pretty broad to us here at UBC. It's not just companies, it's also getting your product or ideas out through commercialization and licensing, through changes in policy and practices, or in that new startup kind of approach. Entrepreneurship at UBC is poised to be able to help even more of our faculty, staff, and students go on that journey.
It feels fantastic what UBC has been able to accomplish in the last 10 years. We've grown substantially, so the capacity we have for supporting just the broad range of ventures now that we're able to support is phenomenal.
When we started funding the Venture Acceleration Program and at UBC, the goal is really to help spark entrepreneurship and help companies start businesses and solve real-world problems. Where we've evolved to now is that those companies are now scaling and growing. They're creating jobs, they're creating anchor companies in the province, and it's really been wonderful to see the ecosystem mature in that way.
I think in terms of milestones for me, some of the big ones were we got a lot more support from the university to really invest in this program. And with that support, which came from a lot of different areas within UBC, we really started to focus on ventures that we thought could have a real impact in the world, really with a view to getting ventures funded. So we brought resources to bear, EIRs, for example, mentors that could really help take these ventures to the next level.
The most valuable part of entrepreneurship at UBC, without question, is the people. That's been true both in meeting my co-founder, Aria. It also connected me with mentors, advisors, and that value prop of having time face-to-face with your EIRs is truly second to none.
You can't give advice once a week or once a month when you're trying to get a business off the ground. You really need that ongoing stewardship.
EIRs bring a wide range of expertise and a depth of experience and knowledge that startup founders would normally not be able to support their own startups with. Deep knowledge from sales, marketing, intellectual property, SaaS, you name it.
We were able to grow our investor network by over 500% of active investors working with the founders. We were able to more than double the number of research ventures that we were translating to impact. We also were able to build a structure of support for our ventures that identified the major milestones they needed to hit commercial success.
We've evolved as a community partner, whether that is on campus across faculties, institutes, departments, or with our external innovation ecosystem. I think that there has really surfaced a lot of alignment, and we're seeing that with collaborations with the School of Biomedical Engineering, Engineers in Scrubs, the Arts Amplifier, Masters of Journalism program, to name a few.
ISEX and UBC have been collaborating since the very beginning. And the beauty behind this is that we've both grown in this process at the same time. We've managed to really leverage the strengths on both sides. So ISEX is really focused on research. We run an institute with a lot of terrifically talented researchers and students, and we've managed to bring those people together with the world of entrepreneurship that UBC provides.
If I had a place to go at UBC where I could say, hey, here's an idea I've got, who can I talk to? And there's a system there that brings you in and sort of goes through it for you and gives you advice. And I could get that type of mentorship at UBC while I was going to school there, or even as an alumni. That would be super valuable for me.
In that classroom setting, we can explore, we can ideate, we can bounce ideas off of each other in the room. And then beyond that, I see teams moving into entrepreneurship at UBC, where they can take what they had done academically on paper as a classroom exercise and then move that into an incubator or an accelerator program.
So it was really with the guidance of our mentors that we were able to build the sales processes, the business processes, and raise the funding that was necessary to grow our company to where it is today and set ourselves up for success in the coming years as well.
I think everyone sort of acknowledges how challenging and difficult and how potentially long a journey it is to develop a venture, but there's this hugely generous sort of culture that has enabled our mentor network, I think, to really thrive.
To teach is to learn twice. And that's something that came back to me as I worked as a mentor, was how much I was learning as part of the process. Quite often I would get involved with ventures that I knew nothing about, but I was still able to lend experience and my own track record of building companies.
We've received gifts of support and mentorship from everyone in passing. I think it's such a beautiful thing to be able to contribute to a community that we want to see grow and flourish.
I get as much reward out of seeing members of the UBC community becoming entrepreneurs and developing their entrepreneurial experience and expertise as I do with the success of the ventures that they're driving forward.